to the start of Trinity Competitive Racing, season number 4. This is where it all starts. And what a coincidence. A couple hours earlier today, I had to finish out HRL PSR for the final time. This is today where TCR Season 4 starts for the first time. And like we said, for Season 4. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We are live right now. I will give us a couple of minutes for breathing space. Get the viewers in, put it up on the TCR Twitter, put it in the group me. I have to do a bunch of stuff right now. So I gotta turn down the volume on my phone. Next, I'll have to share it, copy the link. Yeah, I got that. So yeah, right now we are live. Just so we are actually waiting for my co-commentator Carl, or Mr. Sensation. I don't think he's gonna join us today, which is a bit of a bummer. So yeah. I was looking forward to start Season 4 with Carl. I really was, but he is not here with me today. So that, again, like I said, is a bummer. Okay. So yeah, it is a bummer that we don't have Carl alongside us, but we are getting ready and rolling to start season number 4 of TCR, Trinity Competitive Racing. I'm excited. You should be as well. Time counts down, and we'll get ready and rolling here in Trinity Competitive Racing for the Bahrain Grand Prix here in sec here. So, yes, I gotta make sure I don't display the F1 logo, or else, get a copyright strike for that. So, gotta get these viewers in, gotta put up on Twitter, gotta put it up on the Instagram that we are live right now. So, yeah, a bunch of people. So let me go through this. I need to put it up on my Twitter. Put it up on the TCR Twitter as well. Let me retweet that. Let me like that. And let me put it... Okay, so right now this is not professional. I'm trying to put up all the links on the Twitter, Instagram, trying to get as many views as possible for this race in TCR. So, let me just... Give me a second. Search for Bahrain. Put the link here. Paste. TCR commentary is... live. Okay, so CDMC has joined. He disconnected right before, believe it or not. I need to skip that so we don't display the logo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Let me go back to my personal, retweet this. Again, Twitter has been an absolute chaos and mess today. Let me make sure I like that and retweet that. Now I have to put it on the Instagram, which is pretty much hilarious. I thought I'd have a co-commentator to cover me when I do this, to talk about the track, but apparently I do not. So for the time being, I'm gonna have to talk while I do this. So we bring ourselves to the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sekir. It's on an island. Well, is it on an island? Yeah, it's on an island. Yeah, like we said, for the Bahrain International Circuit, the Bahrain Grand Prix to start off season number 4 of TCR. Our defending champion Seafreeze is here with us. I thought we had a full grid today, but we have quite a few drivers not here. Like my co-commentator Carl, he's not here either. We also do not have Motor City. He called out, he's going to a Detroit Pistons game tonight. Hopefully they end up losing, so he regrets going. I'm just messing around. TCCO is not going to be here today. We also have Truth is Clutch, like we said. He came out of retirement last night, and, well, he's fresh and ready for the Bahrain Grand Prix. There's a couple other people that aren't going to be here. I don't see Is King Chris here? I don't see his name. Yeah, King Chris isn't here. So yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. I thought Camden Luca would be... Oh yeah, Camden Luca's an owner. I forgot. Actually, that's it. Our co-commentator can be Camden Luca. He better be on. His butt better be on. So yeah, we're gonna try and get Camden Luca on. He is a owner. He owns Williams, and I know he's a commentator as well. He wants to be a commentator. Yesterday I talked to him if he wanted to do some AOR stuff, commentary-wise. He said no, he can't really stream the stuff. However, if I'm streaming, and he commentates with me, that'll be perfectly fine. So, I'm gonna shoot Camden a text, hopefully he replies. Oh, yeah, like I said, hopefully. So he can commentate with us. He's also, like I said, he's the owner of Williams. He does not race anymore. So like we said, we need him in here for co-commentary. Here's Roll Out on track, Be Good Fever, there's GTR Line. We've got Seafreeze, our defending champion. He switched to the wheel, so he's going to be a little rusty on that thing. Going through the rest of the field, we have Cam K. He lost the championship in PSR earlier this morning, and a little bit bummed out in his Renault. He had 2 laps to go in the Brazilian Grand Prix to win a championship. His first ever league championship, ended up spitting out, crashing out of the race, and lost the championship. So Cam really wants redemption after that. Blaster Brennan. Down here we have Destiny as well with McLaren, migrating host. Seafreeze has left the session. I'm not sure if we're restarting, but he's disconnected from the session. The crazes here, we have Truth is Clutch Hot Bread as well. Talon Abdi, our Rookie of the Year from season number 3. We also have Ishne and John Dog as a reserve, and the Mercedes filling in for TCCO, I think. I don't know. I know he's filling in for someone. Yeah, like we said, I'm going to have to put the link for the live stream in the bio. Paste. And, yeah. Let me actually do something for my story. It actually says CDMC got kicked from the session, so I think that's what's happening. We're gonna have to restart the session. We should have 15 drivers today. CDMC is one of them, and well, we're gonna have to restart the session. Maybe, maybe not. So while you guys are at it watching, I might as well record this video for Instagram and put it up right now. Cam sits the fastest lap, by the way, a 1:30.2. As Destiny smashes that lap time of 1:28.7 on those super soft tires. Let me actually put the detail on the best fitted tires. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put something up on the Instagram story for a second. So if you excuse me, yeah, be good thievers of the session. So I'm gonna take the mic away from my voice. And I'm gonna record something for Instagram for the TCR Instagrams to promote our stream, and I will be back in a second. Hello everybody, my name is Alan, I'm the voice of TCR. Our race is now live on YouTube. The link is in the bio, so don't forget to miss it. Have a safe night, and peace. Okay, yes, so I just recorded that piece. I think we're restarting the session. Maybe, maybe not. Let me check my notifications and we will get going again. Okay, so we are restarting. We are restarting. Hopefully I stay in this time. So let me put it on. Yeah, we are restarting. Like I said, we are joining the session because CDMC apparently got kicked from the previous one. So a little bit of a delay, which is problematic. But we are joining. Hopefully we join. That is what I'm hoping. So yeah, let me put this on Instagram. Again, please let me join game. I don't have all day. Again, it sucks when we have to restart and I'm in the middle of streaming, because that takes forever for me to join. So yeah, like I said, hopefully it'll let me in. I'm still joining, downloading content. I'm sorry for my internet being slow, but usually I'm used to it when I join the session. I assume that's the one we'll be in for the rest of the race, so I may have to restart my internet and restart the stream again, which is, which sucks. It's not letting me join. It's not letting me join. I might as well delay putting that there. Save the video first. I just want to make sure I'm able to join the session. I'll give it a couple minutes. I don't think it's going to let me join, which, like I said, is terrible. Just because CD was not able to join ours, we have to restart, and now I can't join this one. So, that's not so good. I have to let Seafreeze know that I can't join. Hopefully half the league is knowing that I can't join. I'll have to tell them I can't join. I wish there was a way I could cancel this invite, because I usually will have to restart my game to restart this. The problem with that is I restart the game, the stream goes down. We already have 10 viewers. Yeah, Seafreeze, I'm not restarting my game, or else the stream goes down. So I'll give it another minute. If not, I'm going to have to restart. Thank you, PS4. Thank you, Internet. Thank you, Codemasters, for everything. Failed to join session. Thank you. I have another chance to join. Let's see if I have another invite. Okay, chance number 2 to join. Again, let's hope I'm able to join this time nice and easy. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm hashtag blessed right now. So we are in, and I can finally put up that Instagram story. So second time's a charm. We are missing one more driver, by the way. And hopefully we stay in. So yeah, stay tuned. TCR is about to begin again. Didn't know we could go back in time and reverse the start of Season 4, but we just did. So yeah. Let me just put something on Instagram for the TCR Instagram, and we'll be good. So while we are waiting, if you guys have any questions, put them down below. And yeah, we'll get ready and rolling. Like we said, the link is in the bio for the Instagram, like we said. For Twitter, if you're curious, he is a reserve, so that's why he has not chosen a team. A team will be randomly given to him. We are actually missing one more driver, and we're also missing my co-commentator, and I don't even think Camden's gonna reply, which is, again, a bummer. I keep saying that too much because there's a lot of problems going on right now. I'll have to see some of the comments on the stream right now, see if there's any questions with what's going on, and I'll check the live chat to see what you guys are saying before we start this thing up. Like we said, we're missing one driver. There you go. We got the Craze in here. So the live chat, oh god, we got a lot of people. We got Marcus Erickson, we got Esteban Gutierrez, and Joylyn Palmer down in our chat, having some fun. There's Felipe Pinchon. How you doing, buddy? We also, Brendan Hartley. Brendan Hartley enjoying our chat as well. So Hassan Aslam says, hello, what's the calendar for this league? It is a 12-race season on Twitter. I have it retweeted. I'll share it to you later if you want. Soup says, evening. Marcus Erickson says, hi, I'm the best driver. No, you are not. Jaythorn will get triggered by that. Jerlyn Palmer says, haha, lies, that would be me. Gutierrez says, incorrect. Haas has no good reason to kick me. Oh, this is banter going down in the live chat. Lovely seeing this. Brendan Hartley says, we're looking forward to use our GP2 engines next year. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. You make me laugh, and I enjoy that, so thank you. We are beginning season number 4 of TCR live on my channel for Trinity Competitive Racing. My name is Alec Cavagnaro. I actually forgot to introduce myself. Wow. How many minutes am I into this? I don't even know. I think it was like 10 minutes, and I forget to introduce myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Alec Cavagnaro, and welcome to TCR. So yes, we are beginning TCR action, and we got Vettel down in the live chat as well, saying, honestly, what are Codemasters doing? Racing or glitches? Oh, I can't agree more. So yes, we are beginning qualifying for TCR season number 4. I'm excited, hope you guys are as well. The hype has been here for so long. Finally, we get to put all of our problems, put all of our hype, put it alongside the track, because we are getting ready and rolling for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix here in the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. I am really, really excited. So we have 15 drivers today with us. No co-commentator, so it's just myself, unless if I can get one of the owners. I put it in the group me, the TCR chat, saying I need a co-commentator. Might as well put it up on my personal as well. I need a co-commentator. If anyone's willing to get on with me, that'd be awesome. I need to put it on my Twitter as well, and we can do that. I need a co-commentator right now. Yes, I am tweeting right now during this race. I need a co-commentator. Because usually for TCR, it's usually good. Can I send invites from here? No, I can't. So I don't think my co-commentator would be available anyway. He can't really join. So it's just going to be myself for today, so I'll cancel that tweet. So let's go through the grid of the drivers as well. We have Seafreeze22, defending world champion, and Mr. Two-time in TCR, and the league owner as well. He's done it. Most wins, most championships. Oh, and he's spinning. We're glorifying him over here, and he ends up spinning right out of the pits. So I thought that was pretty hilarious. So yes, our defending champion, he's using a wheel for the first time. Full time. He started using it at the end of last season, and now he's fully committed to the wheel. So we'll see how Seafreeze does. In second place, you have Roll in the Ferrari. Third is Be Good Fever in the Ferrari again. You have GTR Lion in the Haas. Speaking of Haas, we'll get to it later, by the way. I'll talk about it later. Cam is in 5th place. Again, no time has been set. His teammate Moto's not here. He is at a Detroit Pistons game. So hopefully they end up losing, so he regrets going to that game. I'm kidding. I don't really care. Blaster Brennan is in 6th after having a miserable season last season. Getting fired from his team. He was traded to Mr. Sensation's team, you know, the Pink Panther Force India squad. So he will be there with Abdi. Destiny in 7th. I ended up picking up Destiny for a bargain. The number 1 driver he looks to be, and hopefully he ends up winning. I know he has a lot of pace, that's why I signed him. So hopefully, I got no bias, but I own McLaren. Hopefully he has a good result today. Down in 8th place, we have the Craze. Had a decent season last season. Is now here with Williams, owned by Camden. Hopefully gets a good result. Truth, yesterday night, actually no, this morning, because it was past midnight. Truth announced he was coming out of retirement to replace the Haas driver in TCR. So right now, that is Truth you're seeing. Truth announced retirement at the end of Season 3. And now he is back league racing with us. Less than 24 hours ago, he was a retired driver. Now he's back with us. Hotbread with us again. Hotbread has had a consistent season last time out. CDMC, again with Renault here with Talon. And, I mean, these drivers, they've been teammates for a while. These two, I wouldn't say they love each other, but, I mean, they make a good pairing. They're good teammates. And that's why they're back with each other again, entering season number 4. Down in 13th place, you have Abdi, Rookie Sensation and Rookie of the Year. That's what they said. I know people like Destiny and Motor had rookie seasons in Season 3, and Destiny ended up winning a race, but your Rookie of the Year was actually Abdi in the Force India. So look out for Abdi this season. Looking for a strong season for this Pink Squad. Down we have Ishnay. Remember, the Red Bulls won Constructors last season, as actually Ishnay pulls off to the side. I'm not sure what he's doing. Probably, just left by the Force India. That makes sense. So yeah, Ishnay looking to do better this season. I mean, he may be close to his teammate this season on pace. Like we said, Seafreeze using a wheel, so he'll be slower. So that means Ishnay will actually put up a fight against his teammate. A little problematic for Red Bull and Constructors. They're looking to sort of defend their title. Now, doesn't look like they can, unless if a miracle happens. And finally, we have John Dog and the Silver Arrow. He's a reserve driver for the season. He loves Bahrain, so that's why he's here today. He had the free time in Australia. It is 9:30 in the morning. I think 9:30. I know it's 2 hours ahead, and then switch from either AM to PM or PM to AM. That's usually how I define his Australian time. That's what he told me how to do it. So right now, half the field, more than half the field is set a time, and Destiny is the man on top to do it. He has actually, we go back and look at the leader. Is it the leader? I think it is. Yeah, half of a second over Brennan's time. Brennan was a guy who set a time half a second off of Destiny's. Down in 3rd is more than 1 second off. That is Roll, the Canadian. So yeah, Destiny, I mean, I talk about Destiny all the time. No, not really. But I was saying, I asked Carl this question at the end of Season 3 in the Canadian Grand Prix circuit, Gilles Villeneuve. The question was, Destiny ended up winning the final round of Season 3, right? Yeah. You know how Mika Häkkinen won his first ever Grand Prix in the last race in 1997? The next season, he absolutely crushed the competition in 98 and won the championship because he had that motivation built up from 97 after his first win. Destiny ended up getting his first win at the end of season number 3. He has all the motivation built up now, and I honestly feel like he's going to bring a solid season, and by the times he's been showing in practice and now in qualifying, it really looks like it's starting to pay off for him. Go down through the field. Roll is going into the pits after setting a time 1 second off of Destiny's. Abdi down in 4th, locks up and slides into the pit lane. 5th is Seafreeze, he comes into the pits. We have 4 drivers yet to set a time, and 2 of them are on the track. That is Ishnay, and Be Good Ishnay crosses the lawn for P number 9. Be Good is still yet to start his lap time, and GTR Line and CD have yet to start their stint on the track. So we bring ourselves to less than 6 minutes here in TCR qualifying. I'm looking forward to this race. Everyone is. I've been waiting for so long. I have my popcorn alongside me. I can't eat it, though. I'm commentating. So, I mean, I can't do anything with that. But, I mean, I'm excited. You guys should be too. I've waited long enough to do this one. And I am really, 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 really excited to start out this race, this season. I have been hyped for it. I know you guys have been as well. That's why I have a lot of viewers to start off this season. And, well, it actually looks like a couple drivers have gone back out on track. There's Hot Fred, he ran out of fuel. And Ishne, he's going for one more lap, maxing out at 8th gear. Coming to that corner. Finally, Be Good Fever and CD. Actually, no, not CD. GTR Line and Be Good are out on the track. Be Good is coming to the end of his lap. Let's see what he's going to get an onboard view off the final corner. Run up to the line, up to 7th gear, almost up to 8th gear. We will see. Invalidated lap. Ironic. I thought that was going to put up a lap on the board. But Destiny, man, half of a second. Fantastic. We are missing a couple drivers in the McLaren. My own driver, we are missing Red Wing, by the way. Sort of sucks, I'll be honest. He said he'd show up, and right now he's actually playing NHL 18 instead of racing with us, so sort of bash him on that. Man, look at that time. Ishne comes across the line in P3 and beats a defending champion, his friend, and his teammate. Seafreeze 22, he moved down into 6th place. We have 4 minutes left, and people like Destiny have no bricks on their shoulders. They are perfectly fine with their time. They're loving it. Oh, and not loving it is Be Good. He runs off the track, lost a couple tenths at least. Yeah, people like Destiny, they're really comfortable. They're really loose around this track. When I say loose, I don't mean about the car. I mean about themselves. They feel loose. They feel that they're not uptight about it. They're not nervous. They know they have the speed. They know they've been practicing, unlike a couple other people who's actually in 2nd right now. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, in order to be a league racer, I sort of feel like you can't really be tense. You can't really be nervous before a race starts. That's really going to have a toll on you. I mean, you can't really have numb fingers or arms as well. That's not going to help when you drive. But with people like Destiny, he's one of the most chillest people you talk to. But when before you start a league race, that definitely does help his approach towards a race. Not only that, but his speed as well. He's, really focused on the road. And as you can see in the pit lane, Mercedes is out. That has to be John Dog. Yes, that is. And he'll go out for the final time today. And I think a lot of these people are really, really confident in their lap times, like Brennan. Now, I'm going to have to bash Brennan just for a split second, but I'm also going to have to call him out and, give him a congrats. Brennan, I think out of everyone, has done the least amount of practice. And he makes fun of himself about that, too. He says, I choose not to practice. And look at him now. He's only half a second off. Now, I think that'd be pretty bad. But at the same time, he's in 2nd. He is in 2nd place with no practice. And then there's guys like Seafreeze who've been practicing every day. Same with Cam, who's down in 12th. And they practice every day. And then to see Brennan up in 2nd place. And just so you know, for a fun fact in this league, Brennan is the only driver to be banned from a race for reckless driving. So, I mean, that sort of goes to show what sort of personality Brennan is. I mean, he's a lucky man to be in 2nd place, but then again, out of today, I mean, he's practiced a lot today. Out of every other day, I don't think he's practiced at all. So Destiny's back out on the track, same with Brennan. Be Good is on a lap time, so is Seafreeze. He's been demoted down to 7th place. Talon is in 8th. 10th is GTR Lion. I'm saying the people's names that are on track right now, by the way. Abdi just going out on the track. Brennan and Destiny are out on as well. There's John Dog in 13th, and that rounds out the grid. Oh yeah, and Hot Bread and Cam are also on outlaps. And we will begin the final countdown. And when I say that, usually, if you watch my AOR races, you know that people go out for banker laps first, right? They set a time, make sure it's on the board, just in case if it rains. I mean, yeah, we are in Bahrain. It's not going to rain. But just in case if something happens, they'd rather have something on the board. So yeah. They'll just go out, put a lap time on the board, then they'll really go serious. They'll lower the fuel tank, make sure that car's lighter so it goes faster. They'll put on a new set of tires, or, depending with if Parc Fermé is on or off, they'll adjust their setup if it's off. They'll go out there for one final time and set an even faster lap. And, that'll be the, lap time that counts. So Destiny's on a lap. I think he's either coming to the end of his lap or he's going to start his lap time. We have 1 minute left here in Sakir, and Destiny's on top, but will it last there? We will see. Yeah, he's starting to come to his lap. Same with Brennan. He will cross the line and start his lap. and his last lap he'll have in this session. I'm gonna look. Oh, Seafreeze, 2/10 behind Destiny. Congrats to him. I mean, he's been struggling so much on his wheel. He finally found the pace. But then again, that is his fastest lap compared to Destiny's banker lap. So I'm not sure that's much of an accomplishment. But again, second place for Seafreeze. He's gonna be near the front in this Grand Prix. Looking back, Talon slid into 4th place. Abdi has retired and pulled off to the side. He's called it quits, and he's satisfied with at least P8. So we go up to the field. Whoa, Seafreeze, what are you doing? He's spun it in Sector 1, the number 22. And riding on board with Destiny, I know him. He's going to have a faster lap than he's had the entire night. That is my opinion, but I feel like I'm correct here. I have a feeling. It's going to be that way. So we have to wait and see. We're on board with Destiny. I'm not going to put up the time. Actually, I will put up the time. Let's see the telemetry lap data. And we will see if his time is going to be close enough. We're in the 120s as he hits the apex. 121s almost. Off the final corner, run up to the line. Will it be there? Across the line, will he improve? And he does. It is going to be Destiny setting pole position. Seafreeze, you know, his time is uncompetitive because he spun out in his lap. Brennan improves to 3rd place on the grid. Congrats to him. And my main man, the one who drives for my team, Destiny, is on pole today. And, I mean, I've been bragging about him about the entire offseason. If I had to bet on this league, if I could gamble, I'd put all my money on Destiny. He's clearly showed to me in the practice sessions we've all done in the offseason. He showed me. He's had the pace. He's proven to me that he's the driver. And that's why he's on my team, first of all. But again, you also have to admit, Seafreeze put up a fantastic display of driving to get 2nd place towards Destiny. I mean, despite, you know, he's on his wheel. Do remember that. He's on his wheel right now. And it's his first time league racing with it in Season 4. Season 3 did a couple of races, and, you know, he was barely outside of the, you know, the top 5. And now he finds himself in 2nd place. So congrats to Seafreeze and Destiny. They share the front row today for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Down the rest of the grid, you have Blaster Brennan, The Craze, Talon, Hotbread, Ishne, Be Good Fever, Cam, Roll, running at the top 10. 11th is Abdi. 12th, John Dog, 13th, GTR Line, 14th, Truth, and 15th, CDMC, not setting a single lap in qualifying today. So that does it for qualifying. Very, very interesting. I looked down in the chat, and it looks like Vettel, Ericsson, and Gutierrez and Hulkenberg are arguing, and so is Robert Kubica and Hamilton. Oh, this is fun. I'm trying to read through these comments all at once. There's so many drivers. Soup, how many accounts have you made? Honestly. There's Josh saying, Alan, who will win AOR Oceania PS4 F1 League? I don't know who's even in it. Brendan Hartley says, I'll ensure I destroy Pierre with my GP2 engine. I want to read through a couple of these drivers. Says, Robert would be a better teammate than you ever was, Esteban. Oh, no. I'm reading through these comments. This is hilarious. Vettel says, go away, Marcus. Leclerc will destroy you. Yeah, he will, sadly. I'm not a fan of Leclerc, if anyone was curious. But, yeah, probably. Joel Palmer says, without me, you wouldn't have beaten Toro Rosso. Yes, for those Palmer fans out there. Without him getting 6th place in Singapore, Renault would never be ahead of Toro Rosso. Just sink that in mind. Just, you know. So here we go. For the start of season number 4 of TCR, the formation lap. Of course, I forgot. I thought we were starting the race. I do that a lot because AOR doesn't do formation laps. So while we're at it, let's bring up the track facts, and I don't even have it alongside me. I have to put it up on my phone. So hold on a second. Give me around a minute. I'll put it up, and I'll try and do it quickly. Type in Bahrain Grand Prix on Google. Let's see if anything comes up. We got the Wikipedia, of course. That's always good. Open up the Wikipedia, the international circuit. Okay, the GP circuit. Let's talk about that. Okay. GP circuit, which they used from 2005, 2009, and then 2012 to present, because in 2010, they had one of the most awkward layouts they could have ever imagined. What were they doing in 2010? They were drunk. And then 2011, due to the war and the conflicts and the disputes here in Bahrain, we did not have a Grand Prix here. Sort of similar to 2009, but there's no war or conflict. It was just because of money. So yeah. So the facts that stand here, believe it or not, 5.4 kilometers long, 3.3 miles long, 15 turns, and a fastest lap time of a 1:31.4 set by Pedro de la Rosa in the McLaren of 2005. Yeah. Nothing else to say. I sort of like saying Pedro's name. Sounds flowing. I also got effect from Evil. Hopefully I'm able to use it. Hold on a second. That's Hungary. Oh, that's AOR race tomorrow. Okay, sorry. He gave me some facts for AOR Hungary tomorrow, not Bahrain. So I will not look at that. So here we go. Destiny lines up on the front row. And he's already pulling off a good gap against Seafreeze. He showed us some good pace. Same with Seafreeze. So hopefully everybody at home, pull out your snacks, get ready to watch the Bahrain Grand Prix, sponsored by Gulf Air, and I'm just saying that because the sign is there. I'm ready to start Trinity Competitive Racing of season number 4. As we'll get ready. Here we go, start recording again. I started recording at the lights, because I thought that was a race start. So here we go, we'll go to Destiny. We will wait for the lights to fill. How did it take them that long? First of all, they should know better. But here we go, we're all getting ready and rolling for the start of season number 4 of TCR. We're back in action. Here we go, the 5 red lights fill, and we are green here in Bahrain, and a fantastic start from Seafreeze, blistering away as Destiny of Mesmera. A terrible start, to say the least. Already 3-4 wide in the background. Seafreeze leads from defending this championship. However, Destiny's not gonna have a say in that one, as he's gonna try and chase him down in turn number 1, or lap number 1. Talon has already retired. There's a Ferrari back in the background. Whoa. Talon is gone. Roll has spun out. And it looks like many others caught in these incidents. Cam has just joined back at the right time, believe it or not. So that is our first retirement of the day. That is Talon. And he's a goner in this one. And, I mean, I hate saying that, because really, he had so much potential this race, so, throughout the season. And already, we have our first retirement. There's a move for 9th place. That is GTR Lion on Ishne. He's gotten by. Ishne has left the session. He's been lagging a lot, and he is disconnected. Called it quits for now, as Destiny's gonna look up the inside in lap number 1. Wheel to wheel he goes with Seafreeze, and again, he'll have to ring it around the outside. We'll see if he can do it. On the outside will be Destiny, but Seafreeze covers, and out of nowhere comes Brennan on the first lap of this race. And already, it is a 3-car battle for the lead right now. Destiny could have had it, but it's so hard to pass someone here. I honestly thought Destiny would have pulled away at the start, but a terrible start from him, and he's trying to chase down the main man leading this thing in Seafreeze, and a terrible entrance off the final corner means a couple more laps he's gonna have behind the Red Bull. Actually, did Seafreeze jump the start? I don't know, because Destiny has been awarded the fastest lap, and usually when the guy in second is awarded the fastest lap time, that means the guy in front of him jumped the start. Let's check the race director. No jump start for Seafreeze. I think they just took the fastest lap from him, which sucks to be him. But again, we'll ride on board with Destiny. He is all over Seafreeze, looking to get by. I mean, it could be these two bound for the championship at the end of the season, and this position will matter, of course. But already, I mean, he had pulled by more than half of a second, so it's sort of odd to see Destiny struggling to get by Seafreeze here. And, I hate seeing that, because 1, he's my driver, and 2, I mean, Destiny, I really want him to show the speed he's had, and, I mean, the speed I've seen him have compared to Seafreeze. Seafreeze sort of got lucky with that fantastic start, and already, Be Good Fever, he's gonna be on the outside. He'll close the gap and park the bus's Cam, and Be Good Fever taking on board him with that in that Ferrari. Still stuck behind Cam. Looking behind, there's GTR Lion running wide, almost hitting the curbing there. And already there's going to be a move down to the inside. Here comes GTR Lion to pass Be Good Fever. And we'll put on, what about the position change? Let's talk about the tires for now. Wheel to wheel. And it looks like Destiny, another fastest lap already, running wide. The Ferrari has to come in. That is going to be good. So yeah, Seafreeze leads, and look at this train forming up. Brennan is actually a factor in this race, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Hold on a second. It looks like Destiny all over Seafreeze. He's gonna look to the inside. He's gonna have a say about this one. To the inside goes Destiny. Wheel to wheel off the corner. That is turn number 4, I believe. And he'll have the inside enter the S's. Will he have the advantage? Wheel to wheel Seafreeze on the outside. Back to the inside. Seafreeze hangs on to the lead. And Brennan is just an innocent victim. He's watching. He wants this lead. But he's gonna have to wait for these two. These boneheaded Munschools here trying to make a mistake. They probably will make a mistake as Destiny hops over the curb. Let's start recording because I think it's going to get good here. Down the straight. Here we go. Wheel to wheel going at it. Seafreeze. Destiny. Who's going to have it to the inside? Will it be the same move? Finally, Destiny dives it down to the inside. Beating and banging. Destiny takes back the lead. And Brennan is now going to go to the inside of Seafreeze. Going to be 2 cars in 1 corner, and it is. Brennan in a second. I can't believe I'm saying that out of my mouth. But Blaster Brennan has moved in to the 2nd position. Repeat my words. P2 for Brennan. Wow. So that is that. Destiny already putting up a fantastic gap against everyone else. It's already a half second as he comes across the line. Ishney has rejoined us, and across the line, Destiny will lead lap number 3, coming to lap number 4. That was a good pass for the race lead, and he's done so well. So right now, I mean, that was a good battle. I mean, Brennan was able to get by, and probably Seafreeze in his mind. He's shaking his head. He's disappointed with himself. I would be too. He got passed by Brennan. I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop with the Brennan jokes, honestly. That was a running meme from Season 3. I think Brennan now is a dead meme, and he's gonna show us some good pace, which is always good. Look back in the pack, actually. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? I mean, it looks like probably the Craze lost it back in that corner on the inside. Abdi went around on the outside, took P5 away. Going down through the grid. And, one of the Red Bulls here. That is Seafreeze again. So, Hot Bread. He has some hot stuff to show Seafreeze now. The sister team of the Red Bull is going to put on a challenge against Seafreeze. He's going to try and take that final podium spot away. So lap number 4 now. And for the time being, there's a position swap in P number 12. I thought Ishney joined back, but apparently Be Good Fever was able to pass him. Remember, Be Good did pit as well. So Ferrari having a terrible start to the season. I mean, one's already out. The other had to pit from front wing damage and is outside of the points. And now here comes Seafreeze going to the inside of Blaster Brennan for P2. And he's able to clear him in the final corner. And Seafreeze is up to 2nd place. However, Brennan has the momentum. He'll be wheel to wheel down the straight. And finally, Seafreeze is able to clear him. But down the straight, Brennan is still not out of this thing. He could sort of dive it down to the inside. Seafreeze. To the outside goes Brennan. And Seafreeze is able to take back P number 2 in this race. So headed uphill on board is going to be Brennan with Seafreeze once more. Lap number 5 we have here. And Seafreeze still leads the way in 2nd place. The leader of 2nd place. And wheel to wheel back here with Abdi and Hot Bread. Around the outside goes Hot Bread. He's able to take back P number 4 in this thing. So we look back in the background, and I'm looking at a couple of these drivers. Finally, Ishney's back with us. Roll is actually behind. Oh, never mind. I thought one of the Ferraris retired. That was Talon. Ferraris are 12th and 14th. Actually, hopefully Talon is still on. I'm going to confirm if we can get an interview with him. Might as well. I'm going to go to the group me and see if he's on. So for the time being, might as well enjoy an onboard view with Hot Bread trying to chase down Blaster Brennan for the final podium spot. So as you can see here, it got sort of reeled him in the 3rd sector. And again, it's sort of surprising to say that. I mean, a lot of pace that has gone in to this race. 4, it looks to be Hot Bread looking to the outside. It looks like the Force Indy has lost a lot of time off the final corner. He's got to defend from Hot Bread. He's going to go to the outside as a double lockup around the outside. If he's able to hang it up the inside, he'll go, and it looks like he does. side by side. Brennan's gonna run very wide. Side by side, however, and Brennan loses out. And now he's outside of the podium, and he's going to dive it down, back down to the inside. This fantastic helicopter camera, and it finally, wheel to wheel, the Toro Rosso, the Force India, he's going to hold up his team, and another two Force Indias almost come together. And Ishne gets by Be Good. It doesn't matter, really. They're battling for a no points position. So yeah, that is that. Hop Red into P number 3. And Destiny trying to chase down Destiny. Seafreeze trying to chase down Destiny. And for lap number 6 out of 29, this is going to be a very long race. I'm still waiting confirmation on the Talon interview. Talon is our first retiree of this race, and I want to confirm a interview with him. So, for the time being, we will wait and see if I have approval to do so. I don't think I do. I'm not even sure if he's online, so that's why I'm asking him on GroupMe. So we will wait and see. Like we said, for the time being, Destiny has a lead of 4 seconds. Believe it or not, it is diminishing. And when I say that, Seafreeze starts to lose sometime. But I mean, last time I saw it was around 4.8 seconds. Now it went to 4 seconds. Abdi gets by Brennan, as Brennan is going to be our second guy in the pits and our first scheduled one of the night. So in the pits he goes, and he will put on these soft tires on my screen. Yes, it is soft tires. Out and away he goes. And again, I apologize for everyone watching. I'm sorry I don't have Carl with me. The OG. That's what Seafreeze likes to call him. Sucks he's not alongside me today. I'm doing this by myself. If anyone wants to join me, maybe for an interview as Truth picks up P number 6. I mean, that's sort of looking good for him. Just came out of retirement with TCR, and now he's back. No, he never really missed a race. He just retired in the off-season and came back, so not really much of a retirement, to say the least. Believe it or not, the gap between Destiny and Seafreeze is starting to increase. Seafreeze has lost around half a second to Destiny within this last lap. So Destiny, I feel like he's going to be the man to beat this season. I mean, even before, I was talking with Destiny, Seafreeze, Ishine, CD, Motor, all those guys. I got asked who is going to win this championship. Now, I put my money on him, but anything can change throughout the season. I mean, knowing Destiny, he has made a lot of mistakes last season. However, he has improved on it with his victory in Montreal to finish season number 3. And right now, shaking the car, wobbling off the final corner, coming to lap number 8 is Destiny. I mean, I can't really put my money on him yet. Could make another mistake. We're coming across the line there, Seafreeze. Yeah, but going to the grid, I'm really surprised to see all of us spread out. And by the way, it looks like the Craze is in to do his first stop of the night. So he'll be one to look out for as well. Because, I mean, he does have the pace. Not going to lie, he does have the pace. So for the time being, he's going to be in the pits. Out and away he goes with those soft tires. And like we said, he will be pitting as well. You know, like I said, the top 9 in this race started with the super soft tires, meaning the guy in 10th must have had to set a time on the soft tires. That's sort of Captain Obvious of me to say. I hate saying stuff that's obvious, but I had to put it out there, because not many people would have thought about that. And now, you see the top 6 all on the super soft tires. If I go to the detail of the stops, only the top 9 have not pitted yet. We only have 4 pit stops, and only one of them, actually no, none of them have switched to the super soft tires. It's sort of odd to see. I mean, out of the 4 people who have pitted, none of them have fitted the super soft tires. Goes to show that that was really the or the tire that they should have started on in this race. But I mean, it goes to show what tires they choose to use on this thing. But like we said, I've received an invitation from Semper. Okay. Well, I hate to say, I can't really join your party, Sean. Hopefully he knows that. And going into the pits, there goes Destiny for his first stop of the night. I mean, I was talking with a couple of these guys. All of them were committed to a 2-stop. Oh, no, Seafreeze, what are you doing? Pitting the same time with Hop Red, and everyone else files in there. The top 5 have immediately pitted. If I were Seafreeze, the only other way you could have done it is stay out for an extra lap and pit. I mean, yeah, the overcut isn't really effective. You lose time off the pit entrance, pit exit, I mean. But, I mean, if he wants any chance of winning this race, he needs Destiny to either make a mistake or he needs to try the overcut, because, I mean, when he gets out of the pits, he could be stuck in dirty air. I mean, to be honest, I look at Seafreeze. I mean, let's be real here. Look how much dirty air he's going to be in. Imagine if he, you know, stayed out an extra lap. He would have gained so much time. And look at Destiny. I mean, he's in clean air, because he was the leader, but still. Let's just say if there are a couple cars in front of him, that'd go to the benefit towards Seafreeze. If he stayed out an extra lap, he could have gotten into the clean air and pushed and put it on Rich Mix in that final lap he had. But actually, he didn't do that, and I'm sort of shocked. I would have stayed out an extra lap or pitted a lap earlier. But Seafreeze is a veteran. He knows what he's doing. Mr. Two-time over here, two-time champion at TCR. As we approach season number 4, and like we said, he knows what he's doing. There's Hot Bread in front of him. Yeah, I'm sort of shocked to see. I forgot to say, Hot Bread ended up jumping him in the pits. So sort of a bad pit stop as well for Seafreeze. So like I said, imagine if he stayed out. Not only would have he passed not only would have he gotten by Hot Bread, he still would have had a chance at the race lead, bare minimum. So, I mean, I look at Brennan. Brennan was able to get by, unless he didn't pit. Yeah, Brennan was able to get by both Hot Bread and Seafreeze, as John is able to pass Truth because Truth pit, and GTR Lion has stayed out, so Haas we're running 1-3, or 1-2, I mean. Then Truth pitted, and he fits the medium tires. So, sort of a question to see. Maybe he stayed out a couple more laps. He could have maybe done the one stop if he started on the soft tires. Actually, let's go to the stops. Yes. So, guys like GTR Lion and John, they'll be going for the one stop in this race. So, I'm hoping to see some good results from him. Maybe GTR Lion could pull off and snag off a win. Maybe not. I don't know. Destiny still needs to do one more stop, because like we said, he needs to do the 2-stop. Same with Brennan and Seafreeze and Hot Bread and Cam. They're all doing the 2-stop, I believe. Though I look through the grid, GTR Lion, John Dog, front 2 have not pitted just yet. Everyone else has. I mean, Ishne hasn't. Is he still even in this race? He is. And he's still in 14th, which I find funny. I think he's just going to try and ring this thing to the end, or bring it as far as possible. I mean, his tires have lasted 10 laps, which are pretty good. He does have 20 laps to go. So if I were him, extend it as much as possible until you even get a puncture. Because, he needs these positions. And then put on the medium tires to pass as well, going on between the two Ferraris. Roll goes by. So as he chases him uphill, able to get back in the position. John Dog is ahead while GTR Lion pits. Most likely he'll be putting on the medium tires, going for that one stop in today's race. Destiny fastest lap time on those soft tires. Well, in the gap behind everyone else, he has absolutely crushed the competition. And he's showed us he has a pace today. Brennan assumes P number 3. Well, John is still in the lead. Like we said, he's going for the one stop. Hot Bread wheel to wheel with Cam. Cam, has he pitted? I think, yeah, he has. On the Super Softs. So a different strategy that I've actually seen. Because he is the only driver in this grid that pitted and tried to fit on the Super Soft tires. And by the way, there's a battle between Abdi and Hot Bread. Abdi gets by against Hot Bread. So he's able to get by for P number 6 as we go through the rest of the field. Like I said, Cam is the only driver in pit stop wise to put on a set of Super Soft tires. So shocking. I'm not sure what he has in mind. Like we said, 3 stints in this race, a 2-stop race. So maybe he's switching when he uses the softs and Super Softs in this race. We may see, maybe not. Cam could bin it like he did in the PSR race, and we may never know. Like to bring that thing up. But believe it or not, we're not even halfway into this race, and we're almost at 8 o'clock. Actually, at 8 p.m. Eastern. We started an hour ago. We started the stream an hour ago, and here's finally John into the pits. And he's going to lock up into the pits. Just enough. Destiny assumes the race lead here in Bahrain. So, like we said, I am excited for the racing to happen. It already has, and we still have a lot more. Brennan in the second, Seafreeze third, fourth, Cam, fifth, Abdi, sixth, Hot Bread. Right behind him, those are Williams going to look to the inside. Craze trying to look to the inside. Late braking by Hot Bread. And Hot Bread is able to hang on for P number 6. So yeah, like we just said, Destiny holding on to the race lead. And, I mean, he's shown us that he has the pace, and I keep saying this. If you guys have any comments, questions, put them down below. I know we have like 120 of them. That's why I say put more down so we can, you know, for this little pastime in the race, we can read them out loud. If they're appropriate. If they're appropriate, yes. So let me check. I already have a dislike, so that's good. It's probably Ishnay. Probably disconnected and then thought he could dislike it. Oh, love Ishnay. But yeah, we go through the chat. Still looks like, look at these fake driver accounts. Yes, I know. I've noticed Anthony by Bilbe. Yeah, is it Bilbe? I think it is. I'm trying to read the comments right now, if anyone's curious. So look at all these fake driver accounts in my chat, blowing it up. I honestly think they're just soup coolers. Maybe evils. I don't know. And actually, I can't even read the chat at all. They put so much stuff in there, I can't even read to the top. So that is that. For the time being, it is Destiny, Brennan, Seafreeze, Cam, Abdi, Hopbread, The Craze, Truth, GTR Line, CDMC, John Dog, Roll, Be Good Fever, and Ishnay. And a move for P3, and it looks like Cam was able to get around, but losing momentum headed uphill is going to be these two. Weaving back and forth is Cam against Seafreeze. And right behind is Cam, again trying to find his way back inside the podium. Been shocking to see this, to say the least. I thought he would have been able to put up the move. I mean, I know Cam has a pace. I honestly thought he would have shown it in that Sauber. But, I mean, he's been stuck in P4 and cannot get by Seafreeze on the super soft tires. Though we are 13 laps into this race, we are not even halfway in. Good news for us. More racing among us, which is always some good news for us. Like we said, if anyone wants to check out any more racing tomorrow on my channel, stay around for AOR F1 commentary, the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring, on my channel live tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. British Standard Time, or British time in general. Destiny comes across the line for lap number 14 in this race, and effectively next lap will be the halfway mark. So, I mean, like we said, really, he's led the most laps today, and Destiny is about to, you know, lead the most laps, because, like we said, I think Destiny took the lead on lap number 3, so if Destiny gets to lap number 17, he can say he's led the most laps today. So that's sort of good news and bragging rights that go down to him. But like we said, there's a move down in P number 8. That is GTR Lion against Truth. The two Haas going at it. 10 laps to go. They saw themselves. Not 10 laps. 7 laps. Maybe 5. I don't know. Yeah, 5 laps ago. They saw themselves 1-2. Now they're battling for P8, which only rewards, I believe, around 4-6 points. I say 4-6 points. It's around that. Because TCR, what they do, they award points outside of the top 10. And, you know, you get more points than 4 if you finish in 8th place. That's what I'm saying. It probably more than that. But like we're saying, any battle that could be going on right now, I mean, maybe between Hopred and Abdi for P number 5. I don't really know. I mean, the gap is really close between these drivers, between Cam and Seafreeze. I mean, it's around 7-8 tenths. But I'd have to really look out for within this group. You have the Williams of the Craze, and there's Hopred and Abdi. All of them are pretty close to each other, each within a second of each other. So as they head down the straight, headed to lap number, 15. Yeah, I can tell. Destiny already in turn number 3. Brennan midway down the straight. There's a yellow in one of the sectors that is going to be. I don't think it's anyone. No, it's not. So it's a glitch, which sucks because I thought someone spun out and actually slowing down into the pits. That is Roll. He has pitted. And Ishnay, like we said, he is going for that one stop. He's going very aggressive on this strategy. Like you said, the one stop, let's see if it works out for him. Destiny is leading by 11.5 seconds with the Craze. A 5-second stop and go for exceeding the track limits, as actually Hopred still ahead of the Craze. by a lot. Something must have happened. Maybe a penalty removal in the future, because, oh, running wide, missing the apex. I think he has some front wing damage. I think he made contact with someone. Oh, hold on a second. No? Okay, I thought he had a puncture. The Craze dropping many positions. And outside of the top 10 goes the Craze. And it's over for him. Whoa, into the wall goes the Craze. Called it quits, put it in neutral. I think he's done. Not sure if something broke in the car. It says he's in neutral. You can hear him trying to put pressure on the throttle. And he's got to get disqualified eventually. There we go. Disqualified, parked in a dangerous location. There goes the Craze. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We're going to have to invite the Craze and see what happened. We'll also invite Talon as well if he's on. So as I have, you see the blue screen right now. Both of them are on, so I'll invite them to the party. Hopefully I can talk to both of them. So 3-second time penalty for Hot Bread in P number, where'd he go? 6th place? What happened to Hot Bread? I have no clue. Let me put on the stops. He's only made one stop. So, a little bit of a bummer. I mean, Hot Bread was running inside the top 4. Through that pit stop, he lost to not only Abdi, but Cam as well. So, lap 16, coming to lap number 17, crosses the line. He'll be awarded for leading the most laps in this Grand Prix. And here we go. Destiny has led the most laps today in Bahrain. And, not much of a challenge he's posed against these drivers. Brennan is in second by 12 full seconds. Down in third is Seafreeze. Fourth is Cam. Fifth is Abdi. 6th is Hot Bread. 7th is GTR Line. 8th is Truth. 9th is CDMC. 10th is John. 11th is Be Good. I mean, you see all these guys from 8th to 13th. They're all the medium tires. I mean, yeah, you see Hot Bread as well, trying to go the one stop. Now, I'm going to beg the question here. Do you think it was worth it going for the one stop? I mean, yeah, they have to pit one more time, but look at it, the amount of people going for the one stop. Those are the people that don't really have a shot at really, scoring points if they were going to do the two stop. So, I mean, it'll be close at the end. They'll be on the preferred strategy, but they'll be slow compared to everyone else. I mean, Ishnet, he'll be dragging his tires to the very end of this thing, because he pitted so long ago that I don't even think he has a fair shot at a points finish. But we will see, and I will try and invite Talon and the Craze again. We'll see if we can get him in here. We got Talon, so sort of late to invite you. I messaged you on GroupMe. I'm not sure if you saw that. Okay. So, it was a lap 1 incident between you and I think one of the Ferraris. I think it was it had to be either Roll or Be Good. What happened on lap 1 and what caused your retirement? Yeah. Okay, so now we have the Craze with us today. So what happened? You were near a couple other cars within a second of each other. Once on a certain lap, you started to slow down. Next thing you know, you put in neutral, parked off to the side, and you got disqualified. So, the Craze, what happened to you? Hey, Craze, I hate to interrupt you. Your mic is cutting out. I'm not sure if you want to rejoin the party. I'll send you another invite if needed. We'll try this interview one. Yes, I can. You're good. Yeah. thank you for sharing both of your sides of what happened today. If either of you are, still want to co-commentate with me, that'd be pretty cool. We have 11 laps to go. Like I said, Sensation's not here with us, so yeah, that is the story of Talon and the Craze getting into an incident and brake failure for the Craze. That ends his day. We also have 2 more pit stops. I forgot to say Cam pitted. As well, there's a battle between Hot Bread and Abdi. Wheel twirl into turn number 1. And down to the inside, sliding and both locking up. They almost make contact. Hot Bread loses out to Abdi and headed uphill into turn number 3. It's going to be close between Abdi and Hot Bread. Looking to the inside. So Craze has left us. And down to the inside, can anything be done with Hot Bread? No, it is not. So yeah, like I said, a couple people pitted. Destiny's still out in front by a whopping 22 seconds. You think if there's anyone here that could challenge Destiny, Talon? Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have 11 laps to go. Hold on a second. I need to make sure the audio came through for you. Yeah, I don't think the audio came through for you. Do you have share broadcast audio on Talon? Well, we can redo the interview again because I did not hear you at all in the stream. By the way, Destiny slides into the pits. No penalty needed, which is good for him. And he's absolutely walked away and stomped out the competition in this thing. Abdi has yet to pit. Same with Hot Bread and GTR Lion, Truth and CD. For the second time, I mean. Same with John Dog and Blaster. Actually, Blaster pitted twice, my mistake. So, here we go. Down the straight. Abdi pits. Hot Bread stays out. It's going to be close between these two. And actually, Hot Bread is still behind Destiny by a full pit stop. Impressive stuff from Destiny. We have 10 laps to go here in Bahrain. So, I want to try this again, and I will check to see if you are heard. So let's try it again. For the people that are tuning in now, again, we have Talon with us in the booth. We already asked you this question. The audio didn't come through, so I'll ask you again. Talon, you were involved on a lap 1 incident with one of the Ferraris. What happened? Watching behind you, nobody hit. I don't think somebody hit you. Again, we saw you spinning off in the background. It was one of the Ferraris, but yeah, that solves that. We only have 2 retirements today. Yeah, like we said with Destiny, I don't think anyone can challenge him unless if he makes a big mistake. And again, the people behind him with it, a couple seconds gap. I'm gonna put up the detail again once more. So people from John Dog all the way up to Hot Bread. I mean, you say they're pretty close to Destiny, but they all have to make a pit stop. And now we're going to put on the leader dashboard. Brennan is 14.6 seconds behind. So really, feels like Destiny actually lost a lot of time, believe it or not, to Brennan. But it doesn't really matter because he's really behind. It's going to take him a long time before he catches up to Destiny. By the way, but we have 9 laps to go. So yeah, take an onboard view, put the interval back up with the tires, and that view, there we go. Destiny still leads, 2nd Hot Bread, 3rd GTR Line, 4th is going to be Truth, 5th CD, 6th John, 7th Brennan, 8th Seafreeze, 9th Cam, 10th Abdi, 11th Be Good, 12th Ishnay, 13th Roll, rounds out the top 13, and then 2 retirements are Talon and the Craze. So we're 9 laps into this thing, and I would have to say, is there anyone today that has surprised you, Talon?
Brennan's doing actually pretty good, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, he's doing really good. Truth is right up there too, so that's great.
Yeah, we pointed out Brennan. We pointed him out saying he's possibly one of the fewest drivers in this league who has not practiced at all. And we also sort of teased him on Twitter, saying he's the only driver in TCR to be banned from a race for reckless driving. And, I mean, sort of karma for us, because he's actually performing really well. And if a problem happens, believe it or not, Brennan could have a shot of winning. I mean, it's weird that coming from my mouth. But that there's a chance, and when I say winning, who's winning it right now is Destiny, getting the fastest lap time. A fantastic time. Pole fastest lap. I mean, if he led every lap, he would have gotten a grand slam in this race, but Seafree's got a fantastic start. Don't know what happened with him, but John Dog gained some positions with Brennan as well right behind him. It looks like GTR Lion and CD have pitted. So your teammate CD has pitted. He has fallen outside. Almost. Actually, no, he'll be in the top 10. His B-Goods in 11th is nowhere near him. CD's going to exit pits on P number 10. Blaster Brennan gets by John just a couple seconds earlier. I mean, I know there's only one race for Brennan, but I mean, if he keeps up this pace, he can prove all of his haters, he can prove all the other TCR drivers wrong, he can put up a good season, and, you know, really show him who's boss. I mean, we also have to point out the fact that there's a lot of people in this field who have switched to wheels. I know Seafreeze is one of them. Do you think that's gonna, you know, shuffle either how the races finish with who wins and who wins the Drivers or Constructors Championship? Do you think that's gonna matter?
Probably not. I think the first part of this season will probably be affected a little bit, but for the most part, I think once everybody starts getting in their groove with their changes, they'll be right back in it. So it'll get interesting the latter part of the season.
Yeah. Destiny, another fastest lap of 1:31 flat, my mistake. But yeah, I mean, I asked that question because, like we said, Seafree switched to a wheel. Right now, he's in 6th place. Imagine if Seafree's didn't switch to a wheel, and he's been using his pad for the entire time, or controller, and, yeah, imagine him just battling with Destiny. I mean, earlier on in the race, he showed some signs of, you know, his earlier days when he was on the pad. Now he's just faded away. I mean, John Dog flew by him, same with Brennan. I mean, he could possibly get a 3rd place finish today, but we will see how that goes for him. But again, I mean, it's just one race. We can't really determine how the season will go, because we can't really say Brennan probably will get a podium today, meaning he'll be the best driver, one of the best drivers this season. We can't really say that. I mean, he's probably having a good race. I mean, he only practiced today, so I mean, imagine if he practiced throughout the week. He could have been challenging Destiny, maybe, probably not. But that would have been crazy if that happened. But
yeah,
23 laps in out of 29. Destiny is leading. He's going for his 2nd career victory. Brennan, he's trying to go for his 3rd career podium, I believe, and probably his 1st ever league win here in TCR. Seafree's trying to go for his quadrillionth win. I don't know. I've lost count. 2-time champion. He has a lot of stats. So I'm sort of weird seeing him not inside the top 3, but that'll probably change once guys like Hot Bread, Truth, and John make their pit stops. When do you think that'll be?
I'm not entirely sure. They need to pit here in the next lap or so, but I don't think that they are.
Yeah. Speaking about a lap, fastest lap time again goes down to Destiny. Every lap, it feels like he's starting to push that car even more, find out where it is. I mean, right now, if Destiny's watching the stream, I'm going to tell him, slow down. I don't want you to risk anything to that car. I own that car. I own that car. I don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm going to have to tell him to slow down a little bit. But yeah, Destiny, he has a big lead. And actually, a good amount of these drivers in the field are actually going for the one-stop like Hot Bread and Truth. I mean, they have the medium tires on. And I find it odd. A driver this morning at like 12:30 this morning, yeah, 12:30, a little after midnight, announced he was coming out of retirement. Now look at him. He only has a couple podiums in this league. He may possibly, on a comeback and a, you know, comeback tour in TCR, may get a podium today. That'd be incredible for Truth. But we go through the field. Brennan has made 2 stops, however, I can't say that just yet. Brennan is right behind Truth. And right now, down the straight, Truth is going to be defenseless. And right now, he's just got to hope Brennan has some time penalties. I don't think he does. Seafreeze gets by John Dog. Finally slips into the top 5. Truth is still trying to hang on against Brennan. And right now, Hot Bread is really in the hot seat right now. As there goes, cutting him off, is Truth against Brennan. A good battle between these two. Yeah, for the time being. Like we said, Truth is still trying to fend him off. I don't think he'll last that much longer, but we will see coming down the straight. Who will it be to hold on to P number 3? The momentum is in the hands of Blaster Brennan. Down the straight, he'll get by Truth. He'll be wheel-to-wheel headed into turn number 1. And he'll try and lunge it in there. And in the podium spot, he'll try and get it. There's still wheel to win that beat and bang. Cut of the corner, that is Truth with another penalty. And Brennan finds himself into the podium yet again today. So good stuff from Brennan, some good racing. He also, like I said, did that two-stop. Destiny really pulling away, and I fear he'll make a mistake like Ayrton Senna did in 1988. Monaco, I don't want that to happen. I'd like to see him win today. But then I can't be biased, but I can't really be non-biased, because I do own a team in the league. Same with Carl, he owns Force India, so he'd really be with Abdi and Brennan. So today's result would be good for his team. I'm sort of surprised to see Abdi down in 8th place, by the way. Roll gets by Ishnay, still side by side for P number 12, around the outside. Roll gets Ishnay. And right now, Destiny is headed to lap number 26 out of 29. And Truth is right now falling to victim of Brennan. And now I'm going to take it on board with Seafreeze. He's reeling in Truth, but will he have enough time? That is the question we ask. I think he does have enough time. It's going to come down to the final lap, though. We're going to ride on board with Seafreeze. But for the time being, Seafreeze inside the top 5. So I have a question for you. What position do you think you could have reckoned you could have gotten today here in Bahrain if you had not retired?
I would say maybe within the top 6. This isn't really a strong track for me, so I wasn't really expecting a podium here, but definitely top 6 for sure.
Yeah, I would have been excited if you got a top 5, definitely. I mean, you got your first win last season, and I've raced against you for so long. I remember back in season 1, I made my debut in Australia, and you know, you were the driver that always was in front of me. You broke so early in the corners because, I mean, you were restricting your assists. I did full assists, so I kept breaking my front wing when I hit your rear end, and I was sort of frustrated in that. And then later on, I think it was either season 1 or 2, we were in Belgium. We ended up crashing it again, so I think if I had to, you know, be mad at a driver, I'd have to be mad at you. But, I mean, we've come a long way. You're a fantastic driver, and, you know, I would have been excited to see, you know, your first a top 5 for you today. And I mean, I was sort of sad when I missed your first win, because I think was that Baku you ended up winning last year? Yeah. I ended up missed Baku, and I wasn't devastated, but I was really mad when I missed that race.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting race.
Yeah, speaking of racing, for P number 8 is GTR Lion hanging on against Abdi. And for the time being, riding on board is Abdi against GTR Lion. He's probably going to look to the inside, and he will. Down to the inside.
Freeze is catching Truth. He just passed him.
Oh, okay. Flies by him down the straight. When he said gaining on him, I thought, you know, he was only a couple seconds behind. I didn't think he's going to fly by him that time by, but with 3 laps to go, Seafreeze in P number 4. And now we're going to look with Blast Brennan. I don't think he has enough time to gain on Hot Bread, believe it or not. I don't think he'll, you know, get there. But yeah, like we said, we will see. Destiny still leading by 16 seconds, so it looks like either Hot Bread is very slow or he's ignored my team order for him to slow down. Yeah, his pace is scaring me. I honestly thought someone would have, you know, brought on a challenge with Destiny. Yeah, like we said, a lot of stuff is going on this season. It's only the first race. Anything can change after this one. But Seafreeze, you know, he'll be disappointed with a non-podium today. After practicing so much, he called it quits with Call of Duty and with what was it, GT Sport. He said, I have to put those games aside if I want a good result. And TCR tonight, he did that for the past week. And you know, he's only pulled off a P4, so imagine if he didn't. I'd suspect he's a little bit farther behind. But, you know, Seafreeze, he's hoping he can catch Brennan. I mean, he's only 2.5 seconds behind. I don't think that'll be enough as we approach 2 laps to go. And, you know, not surprised with how everything's running. Truth, like I said, he's going to get a top 5 in this race, so I'll be very satisfied with that one. And believe it or not, I'm going to have to eat my own words, because back in the TCR group me, if I go back to it, everyone was saying Truth is going to get a top 5. Truth is going to get top 5. And I was like, no way is he going to get a top 5. And everyone agreed with the other person and not me. So, I mean, I haven't really seen Truth practice at all. I mean, because he wasn't really prepared for this event at all. I mean, he just came back this morning, and I didn't even know he was going to race until, you know, this morning, like I said. So I didn't really suspect him to be racing. I didn't suspect him to be practicing. But yeah, let's see who I'm going to call out here for saying that Truth is going to get that position. I think it was a motor. I don't know if it was a motor. I'm going to go up. I'm going to have to find... Okay, Seafree said this. Did he say it? I think. Okay, yeah, Seafree says he's got his game face on, ready for P12 JK. Truth should get a top 5 easy. He's not wrong. He's running top 5, and I'm going to eat my own words. And speaking of racing, I wasn't even talking about racing. Here's the battle for P number 6 on board with GTR line against Cam losing the back end. It is a 2-car battle. Eventually a 3-car battle for P number 6. Cam is desperately trying to hang on as we approach this last lap of the Grand Prix. And Destiny's put on a masterclass performance if he got a good start against Seafreeze. I think he would have led every single lap. I mean, I've done so much practice with him, and every time he usually gets pole by a second over me. He'll usually get a pole. Oh, and Talon has left us. Okay. So it looks like Talon has had it quits here in the booth. So here we go, the man of the hour, Destiny. He started on pole. He's gotten fastest lap so many times in this race. Second is Hopbread. He's fallen short. The gap is almost 20 seconds. Cam is still hanging on. There's a yellow in sector 2 and 3. Who could that be? Whoa, slowing down. That is Roll, letting by Ishine once more. So maybe we may get Destiny in the party after this one. And I'm going to have to say, Destiny running wide. I don't know what he's doing, but I am proud of him as an owner. The first ever time I am an owner in TCR. I can't believe I get to have a league win in my team. But here we go through the final corner, weaving down the straight for the fans. Waving, they've stayed around for the longest time of the final corner. Destiny goes back-to-back. He takes victory in the Bahrain Grand Prix and starts off Season 4. Way to go as he spins out across the line and saves it. What a way to do it. Wow, that was good. Destiny takes the victory in sec here. Blaster Brennan is third, fourth is Seafreeze for the time being. Across the line, Hopbread crosses the line in second, third for a podium result. Into second is Brennan, fourth is Seafreeze with a puncture. Oh no, he's out of puncture. There's been a shunt. He's out of puncture for the final time. Will Truth have enough time? Across the line, he has it. P5. No, he's out of puncture and penalties. Cam P5. Oh, that is a utter disaster for Truth. I forgot he had penalties. If he pitted one lap later, Truth would have been P5. So I am right about one thing. Truth did not get a top 5 result. But I mean, you got a feel for the man. He should have had it today, but he didn't have it. And that is a result that you cannot get back. Ishine in P number 1-2 through the final corner, coasting with Roll a couple seconds behind. Going up to line P12 for Ishine, 13th for Roll. And McLaren, they've taken their first win since Germain's in the British Grand Prix, I believe. Yeah, the British Grand Prix. And Destiny starts off the season with a bang. And he goes back-to-back in TCR. So here we go, the man, the myth, the legend. Destiny will stand on top today. Second will be Brennan. Third will be Hopbread. Here we go, an All-American podium. Actually, no, not really, because Hopbread finished third, because he's Canadian. So, All-American 1-2, Hopbread third. So, congrats to Destiny on winning today. That will be it for the Bahrain Grand Prix. My name is Alan Cavagnaro. I will see you tomorrow for Apex Online Racing commentary along 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. British time. My name is Alan Cavagnaro. I'll see you guys next time. Have a safe night. In peace. We'll go through the results and I'll do that outro again. It is going to be, look at that time, look at that blistering time, a half a second faster than anyone that came close to his fastest time. It is Destiny, Brennan, Hopbread, Seafreeze. Seafreeze lost 2 positions after his blistering start. 5th is Cam, 6th GTR Line, Truth, John, Abdi, CDMC. Running at the top 10, there's Be Good Fever, Ishine, Roll, Talon, and right at the top 15, that is going to be the Craze, leaving and getting disconnected in the session with brake failure. that is it. I hope everybody has enjoyed this stream. My name is Alan Cavanero. Have a safe night, and peace.